is, of course, international, that's World Teachers Day today. So we're asking you today, do we give our teachers the necessary support and respect?
Right, very big day. Let's talk about them and pay some respect to our teachers. So hashtag World Teachers Day at Morning Live SABC. That's where you can get hold of us. The top stories for today. Now the big ones to look out for on the news diary. Here we go.
Indeed. Community members from several areas in Johannesburg, so-called coloured areas, including Eldorado Park, Innerdale, South Hills, they are to shut down roads and freeways in protest against high crime levels, gangsterism and unemployment today.
We follow up on the latest development following last night's train crash, which saw more than 320 commuters being injured in Kempton Park on Gauteng's East Rand.
And then 10 people, including employees of a cash and transit company, will appear in court today following a heist in Mahikeng over the weekend.
Right, let's look at our trending topics on Twitter this morning. And the first one, of course, the Job Summit. We covered that in the news, and everyone watching out on what the President and the rest of the delegates had to say about job creations and this big 2-day Job Summit. It's going to be carrying on today as well, and the hope of 275,000 jobs to be created after the signing of some important documents and deals. So we're hoping that a lot more comes out of it today as well.
Yep, and that's what we are going to do. We're going to hope, we're going to pray that there are some tangible solutions to come out of this. But then also some of the other trending topics here this morning. We have Kempton Park, and this is about that train crash in Kempton Park last night. And hashtag Bonang Matiba. And she appeared in the commercial crimes court yesterday. Some tax issues that she's having at the moment. She seems to have not have filed tax returns for a number of years, both in her personal capacity and the business that she runs.
Yeah, that's the problem. It is. It's a big one, tax fraud, and some people actually mocking the justice system. Can you believe it?
A legion of fans not very happy.
They're not happy with us. But
not at all.
Listen, there's one thing, and you know the old saying, there's one thing that all of us have the inevitability of having: taxes and death. Okay, so it doesn't matter who you are. Unfortunately, those are the two things that we all have to succumb to, and I don't think Bonang is immune to those. So let's see what happens there on the tax issues there. And then Bette Midler, and this one actually got us talking, and you might wonder why, but here we go. This is what she tweeted a little bit earlier. If we can go to the first one.
There was a previous tweet.
Yeah, let's go to the actual tweet if we don't mind.
This was the apology.
Okay, let's go back. Oh no, don't say that. No.
You don't have that? Okay, one of us will have to pull it up quickly.
Okay. I've got it here on my phone, where basically Bette Midler earlier went ahead and tweeted, women are the N-word of the world. Raped, beaten, enslaved, married off, worked like dumb animals, denied education and inheritance, enduring the pain and danger of childbirth and life in silence for thousands of years. They are the most disrespected creatures on earth. Okay, this was what Bette Midler tweeted. Then, of course,
it went down like a lead balloon.
Yeah.
And apparently she was quoting Yoko Ono.
Yeah.
But it didn't go down well. And then she offered an apology. It says, I gather I've offended many by my last tweet. Women are the etc., etc., is a quote from Yoko Ono from 1972, which I never forgot. It rang true then, and it rings true today, whether you like it or not. And this is not about race. This is about the status of women, their history.
Sure.
Which didn't go down well either.
Well, that's not an apology, really. I suppose it's just a justification of what she was saying. But yeah, anyway, so that's why Bette Midler is trending. I thought maybe she had a new show or something, and she's very anti-Trump. I know that, and she's always tweeting along those lines. But I didn't see this one coming. So yeah, you can check that if you'd like to. Okay, let's get a traffic update now, and Rob's on the line. Morning, Rob.
Good morning, ladies. Good morning, South Africa. Happy Friday. Let's hope it's a good one for you. All right, let's have a look at what's going on the roads. We'll start in Joburg, the N14. There's bricks all over the highway just before the Lanseria and Malabongwe Drive exit. So the N14 leaving Krugersdorp, coming up through Muldersdrift, already under early morning queuing pressure as you approach that particular scene. Bricks all over the roadway, so everyone having to slow down and sort of duck and dive around those. That's going to be a problem for a little while this morning. Staying in Joburg, a taxi taxi crash on the Soweto Highway. This is as you come out of Soweto this morning. Cornelia saying taxi crash, Soweto Highway, right after the Diepkloof BP garage. So you can see the red line of traffic coming very slowly out of Soweto over the highway direction, Joburg direction, Boysons area. Cape Town, reminder of problems on the trains. This is the Central Line because of just a lack of sets, because they keep being burnt. There's only one train every hour coming out of Khayelitsha on the Khayelitsha-Belleville line that runs through Laverstown. So, that's a busy commuting route. It's Khayelitsha, Philippine Younger, Belha, and Belleville Station. That's the sort of network that has one train per hour. So you can imagine the chaos that is still being experienced by commuters because of that. And just a note, if you're driving to Durban this weekend or driving back from Durban on that beautiful N3 route, there are filling stations that are closed. Don't let this catch you out. Make sure you're planning your fuel supplies at service stations that are open. Tugela Engine One Stop and Escort Shell Ultra City are still closed. And on your way back from Durban, as you come up the Free State section, Balmoral Ultra City by Harry Smith also closed as well. A lot of people running out of fuel on the N3 these days because of those closures of those service areas. So don't get caught out. Make sure you've got a good plan to keep yourself stocked up with fuel and keeping on the move. All right, that's the latest from the roads and the trains. Let's